Hello and welcome to the Meet the Advisor Show. I'm your host, Amanda, and today I'm very excited to have one of our original advisors from our mentoring program. Julie Harris has been with Largay for about 8 years, booking amazing travel trips for her clients, as well as taking amazing travels around the world. Julie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for having me on the show today.
Wonderful. We're happy to see you. And I'm happy to introduce you to everyone. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into the travel business.
Yes, so I am a travel advisor in Davidson, North Carolina. Davidson, North Carolina is a small college town about 25 miles north of Charlotte. And I started my business about 8 years ago, as Amanda said. And I started with Largay Travel because they had a really good mentoring program and they helped me get started really strong in the industry. I am fluent in 3 languages, Spanish, French, and English. And Solis Escapes is my LLC, and Solis is actually a nod to my Honduran heritage on my mother's side. I began traveling at a very young age since my father served as a doctor in the U.S. Army. And I also traveled back and forth to Central America to visit my mother's family starting as an infant. So travel has been in my blood since I was born. And when I was 37 years old, I decided to start my own travel business because I had been traveling extensively my whole life and I had a lot of business background.
Wonderful. And what is it that you really love about this industry since you've started?
I love this travel business because of the people in this industry. There are a lot of different areas of travel. As you know, you have air, you have hotels, cruise lines, but one thing that is common amongst all of it is the willingness of everybody in this industry to help each other. The daily work I love as well. It involves problem solving, details, and a lot of patience, which I think I possess. I love to see my clients happy traveling, so that is a very fulfilling part of this business for me. And my relationships with my connections abroad are very strong, so I am able to offer my clients a great experience.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, talk to me about destinations because I know that you definitely specialize in Central America. Are there other destinations around the world or types of travel that you'd love to work with clients on?
Yes, so I really enjoy working with groups. And it can be a small multi-generational family, or it can be a large group like wine clubs or patrons of restaurants that want to travel together with the chef. I love escorting groups abroad for culinary and history aspects of the countries. And my destinations of expertise are Bali, Indonesia, Central America, South America, France, Spain, and the Caribbean.
Great. Well, and I know you do work with other areas too. You just find those experts to work with you in those other areas as well. So that's great. Wonderful. So tell me about your process when you first work with a client. How do you actually work with them, get to know them, and then book travel?
So I work in one of 2 ways. For clients that would like to travel plan for the next 10 plus years, I work with a retainer fee that starts at $1,500 per year. And this process involves using a tool called Wanderlist. And this is where the traveler can go into this platform and they can indicate the destinations that are on their wish list, when their milestones are taking place, their destinations and preferences. And with that tool, I'm able to create a travel portfolio. And this travel portfolio maps out the travel calendar for them for the next 10, 20, or 30 years. Wow. The second way I work is a trip-by-trip planning. And for that, I charge a plan-to-go fee of $250. And this process starts out by doing a discovery phone call or an in-person meeting or even a Zoom now. And this is where I get to know your travel preferences, the destination you're seeking to explore, and in addition, the fee includes the first hour of travel planning. So if you decide to hire me, I will send you a new client travel form as well as a credit card authorization so that we can get started planning your trip as soon as possible.
I love that. And I love that you take the time to really get to know the clients and what works for them. So is there any trips that really stand out in your mind that you've either taken or planned for clients that were just like, wow, this was amazing? Anything you can think of?
Yeah, so I sent a client to India. He had always wanted to go and visit the northern part, Udaipur, Jaipur, and he went to Delhi as well as Mumbai. And when he returned from his travels, he invited me to visit him. He was about 3 hours away, and he had actually recorded a beautiful video of his tour through India. And it was the people that left him so inspired. He said, they just took such great care of him, and the experiences they had were so humbling. He then later had a wonderful barbecue where he invited several Indian people from his community. So that was really a great trip that I feel like for him that he really enjoyed, and he continued to communicate and engage with the Indians in his community. So I really loved that, how it kind of came full circle for him.
Sure. Oh, that's wonderful. So are there any characteristics of clients that are your favorite characteristics to work with when you're meeting and looking for like the perfect clients to work for?
So, my ideal clients, they like nice accommodations and good service, but more than that, even they love to learn. They are eager to experience new things, and they are not afraid of other cultures and learning about different ways of life and different ideas. So they also respect my work and my time preparing them and helping them with their trips. So in a nutshell, I work with lifelong learners who are struggling with fresh ideas or the right connections, and I make their travel dreams come true.
Wow. Amazing, Julie. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And I will be calling you certainly when I'm ready to go too. So thanks so much. It's been wonderful having you. And thank you everyone for tuning in to Meet the Advisor. And remember that when you're ready to go, please go away and call us first. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Great day.